Hey guys, so we are.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. We are still at Blue Water Marina in Bimini. It is Tuesday. We are leaving the marina today and we are heading out. We met some friends. We're gonna follow them for the next couple days. We are going to go dive the Sapona Wreck today and anchor out there tonight. And then the next morning we're going to head to the Mackey Bank, the Mackey Shoals, which is kind of in the middle of nowhere. Like halfway between the next island and here. So we're just gonna anchor out there, which is gonna be kind of fun.
So the wreck, the Sapona, is down here. We're currently in North Bimini. Okay, it's down here. Then we're gonna sail up here and anchor somewhere out in the middle of nowhere here, out literally in the middle of the ocean. And then from there, the other group's going to the Berry Islands. We're gonna avoid that and we're just gonna try and get to the Exumas as quick as possible. So we're gonna sail from up here in the middle of nowhere in the Mackey Shoal to West End, which is on the other side of Nassau.
Which is about 80 nautical miles.
Yeah, 75, 80 miles. It'll be a long day, but we can do it. And then from here, we have just a nice little sail to the top of the Exumas.
And then we'll be there. We made it out of the channel! Woohoo! We got a few people following just because right now it's slack tide, so everybody wanted to get out at this time. But we are headed to Sapona Wreck. Or are we headed out?
I don't know. It's so nice today. I kind of want to full send it. Get to the Exumas quicker.
Who knows what we're going to do. Water's beautiful today. Woo! It's gonna be a gorgeous day. Alright guys, this is the Sapona Wreck. We're about to dinghy over there and check it out. What you think, babe?
I'm excited. It's crazy. Hopefully gonna get some cool drone shots flying
Oh
over.
yeah. Left the Sapona Wreck and we're headed to Gun Key Harbor, right?
Honeymoon Harbor, right?
Honeymoon Harbor, Gun Key area. We've got 3 other sailboats with us. One of them has a 7-foot draft.
And they're leading the way, so we should be extra safe. I'll show you guys. Okay, there's one and the other 2.
The wreck was super cool.
What do we see?
We saw some turtles. We saw a stingray. We saw...
Good sized sea turtles.
Oh, we saw a lionfish that we wanted to spear, but we went back down and...
Got away from us.
Yeah.
It's really cool. We got to swim inside the wreck. That's the wreck way back there. It's huge. Got to swim inside of it. Ellie jumped off of it.
Yeah, I climbed up this super sketchy ladder that was like broken in like 5 different places and just held together by line. And yeah, I had like a mini panic attack up top.
But she did it?
But I did it.
There's some giant fish down there too. So if you're in Bimini, it's only like an hour motor. You know, sailing would be better, but yeah, on a sailboat. If you're in a power boat, you can get here in no time at all. Yeah, it's about 5 miles. Definitely worth it.
Yeah. So we were just up here at Gun Key at Honeymoon Harbor. We were anchored right here and we decided to start heading through the Mackey Shoals, but we couldn't really go straight across due to this like extremely large shallow area. So we went on the inside of it, down and around. We still got to some really shallow areas. Around 6.5 I think was the lowest.
5.9 was the lowest.
5.9 was the lowest, so really watch it there. But we think we're past it now.
And then we went through here, and then there's another big shallow area right here, and so we got really shallow coming all up. Oh, we're pretty shallow again actually.
Oh god. Anyways, again we got shallow when we thought that we were done with the shallow area, so it's rough. We were going to anchor out with the other guys, but wasn't a good option for us. So we're just gonna go as far as we can tonight and anchor just in the middle of Mackey Shoals. Winds are supposed to pick up, but what do you do?
Anchor, we weren't really protected from the wind anyway.
Yeah.
So we were like, why don't we just get a little bit more progress accomplished if we're not going to be protected anyway?
Yeah. I'm glad it's really flat so we can see bottom. It is beautiful out right now. Okay, we just set anchor. It's so quiet, just listen.
I know. Look at the chain. Show them the chain.
There's our chain.
It's so calm right now that chain is just chilling. But we let out a lot of chain because it's supposed to get up to like 15-20 knots tonight, so I can see fishes down there.
This is crazy.
Dude, the stars are gonna be freaking amazing tonight.
Yeah, they are. What do you think, babe?
Honestly, this is like one of those like surreal moments where you're really in that moment. I've never experienced anything this quiet.
We stopped the engine after we anchored and we were like, whoa. We both looked at each other like...
Yeah, we just looked at each other and knew, like, this is... Oh.
It's so crazy. Wow. We're gonna make some mac and cheese now. Hope for a calm night, but we know that's not gonna happen. As the sun fell and the night came upon us, it was almost as if a sheet of darkness kind of came up behind us. It was really the eeriest thing that I've ever experienced, but just absolutely amazing and once in a lifetime experience. Something we truly will never forget. We're sailing!
We're sailing!
The anchorage was absolutely awful. Whoa! It's getting a little crazy out here. Anchorage was awful. I mean, it wasn't an anchorage. We anchored in the middle of nowhere. But it was like probably the worst night we had at anchor. Now we are headed to Chubb. It's pretty wavy right now. We're trying to sail. Kind of having to motor sail, but it's better than nothing. We are going through here. It's literally like 6 to 15 feet. So at any point we could like hit bottom in here, which freaks me out. But doing it.
Sails up, look pretty good. I know we're barely into the wind, barely off the wind. And we're doing about 7.3 knots right now, so I'm happy with that. Got a fish on the hand line. Looks like a pretty small one, but...
What is that? Is it a barracuda?
I think so.
Second fish of the day?
It's a little bigger one. I think it's a big barracuda.
Wow!
That's a big old cuda. Number 3 of the day.
3.
Shout out to Butch at the Harvard for teaching me to make a hand line. We've been killing it on the hand line lately.
Yeah, it's the only thing we've been killing it on.
Did another big barracuda. Don't be a barracuda. I think it is. It's a good one though. Not giant, but pretty good size.
And for the 4th fish of the day, it's finally on a pole.
Oh, it's not a...
It's not? Woo! Is it?
Know our fish like we should. Comment down below. Should we eat it?
Alright, we have fish spot. Oh god. Oh no. What just happened?
That might have just ruined my reel.
Oh shit.
So this is the current mess we're in. We caught 2 fish at the same time a second ago.
Oh my god.
Oh wow!
What?
You just did a backflip.
Shoot.
We're like number 30 of the day.
Another barracuda.
I think it's a barracuda.
And for the 150th fish.
Oh, wow.
Oh my Jesus, why did that scare me so bad? I think it's a barracuda.
Alright, baby, what's going on?
Well, I think you should be telling them what's going on.
Well, the fishing was absolutely nuts a few miles back there. We were catching them on every pole we had, the hand lines, fish I'd never even seen before, giant barracuda. Literally as soon as we threw a lure in, then we were catching another one. And then a huge one got on my pole, and it was like running me almost out of line. And so I tried to quickly tighten the bearing, and I think my thumb hit the like free spool to, you know, to let the line out. And it started going, and then it just made this giant mess. The whole reel.
And the water queen.
And Nelly.
Now the schooling queen.
Nelly has done amazing so far.
But I'm stuck now.
Let's hope she can get that last bit. I think you can do it. We are about 3 hours outside of Chub Key. We're gonna be coming in close to just before sunset, like an hour before sunset, which is not ideal, so we're super sketched out about that. If we have time, we're gonna go a little bit further to this anchorage that's sandy and has an easier approach. The problem with Chub is that it has a kind of a difficult approach to get in, and then there's lots of really tall coral. Not ideal. And then it's apparently hard to set your anchor because it's a thin layer of sand with like rock and coral below it, so it's hard to get your anchor to grab. So definitely not ideal conditions. So we are a little nervous. Keep you updated.
Alright, we just put the dinghy up. We've decided we're gonna do an overnight. Our first overnight ever. And we're gonna wake up in the Bahamas. Or in the Exumas.
Super nervous, but I think we got this.
We can do it.
Alright, baby, give us a life update.
Alright guys, so we are coming from, as you know, pretty much Bimini. We were going to anchor out at Chub Key, but it's super sketchy and we got here kind of at sunset. But conditions are really good, so we kind of decided last minute to do our first overnight sail.
First ever, and we can actually sail right now. No engine. We're doing about 6 knots.
Sun just set.
Sun just set. Come on. Very beautiful. We're in the tongue of the ocean, which can get kind of rough, and it's totally flat.
Hopefully it stays this way. But
Hopefully.
here we go. We're gonna be in the Exumas tomorrow.
First overnighters. Time to put our harness and tethers on.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. It's about 8 a.m. We are currently, let's see, 5 miles outside of Highbourne Key. It's up towards the north end of the Exumas, so pretty stoked that we're almost here. The overnight sail went super smooth. We've had to motor the last bit of it, last kind of half of it actually, unfortunately, but the first half we were sailing, and we were sailing fast. 7.5 knots, I'd say, was the average. I was zooming, so that was really fun. A little update. The water over here is green. We're only 5 miles away, and I mean, we can still see bottom, but it's like not very pretty yet. I'm sure that'll change as we get closer, but not really what I expected for the northern part of the Exumas.
We made it! Anna just woke me up after my long night shift. I took a little sleepy sleep. But we made it to Highbourne Key.
Alright, I feel better, guys. The water looks a lot better. Show them. It's not like a dark green color anymore.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good.
Looking pretty. I just saw some sort of giant creature. What are we in? 24 feet? Something big and black was swimming down past us.
Oh.
Just crystal clear.
Nice. Alright guys, look at this freaking mess.
And the navigation lights weren't working for like a day, so
We made
rough.
shift them.
looking rough. We're gonna take care of it all right now.
Last night at about 2 a.m. we had to roll the head up because the wind was straight in our face, and the roller, let's just say, was not doing its job. So Banner had to come up here and for about an hour was just doing what he could to get it rolled up.
Whoa, look at all the squishies. There's like a bunch of squishy jellies.
Wow, hi squishies. Ow! What the heck? We just anchored, you guys. We're in Highbourne Key. Hopefully the anchor's stuck, but we're gonna go dive on it right after some cereal. Look at this water, oh my gosh. Lots of boats out. Thank you guys again so much for being here and for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video to support us. And stay tuned for next time where we go from Highbourne to Shroud Key.